Show of hands, who has had more than a passing thought of escaping the endless blizzards in the east and moving to Las Vegas? What's it like to live in one of our master plan communities? Well, we're taking you on a Sunday drive to talk about exactly that.
Oh, and we found the greatest place to have dinner in our wanders. We can't wait to show it to you.
So get ready, because this adventure starts right now.
Welcome, my friends, to one of Southern Nevada's, or I should say the southern side of Las Vegas, master plan community. It's called Southern Highlands. Lots of Southerns in that sentence, aren't there? We're going to take you on a tour of Southern Highlands, which happens to be where Dale and I live.
And if you look at the lush greenery around here, this does not look like the desert, does it?
No, I think they screwed that up big time.
All right, I'm going to make a real quick trip home, and then we'll come back and continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, full disclosure, I had forgotten my phone. How the heck am I going to take pictures without my phone? All right, let's resume our journey.
This is called the Southern Highlands Parkway, and actually, it's Decatur.
Behind us,
Yeah.
it's Decatur Road that goes all the way from North Las Vegas all the way to here where it changes names. It is a big, important road in Las Vegas.
While we travel Southern Highlands Parkway north to south, let me give you a little bit of info on this development. Back in 1996, the Olympic Group out of Arizona made a land exchange deal with the Bureau of Land Management. Shortly thereafter, Clark County approved a 1,850-acre luxury master plan community in this unincorporated town south of the Strip called Enterprise, Nevada. Initially, Southern Highlands was capped at 8,000 homes, but the last information we have says it can go above 10,000 now. The agreement called for the developer to invest $150 million in public service improvements, including land for parks and schools. We'll take a closer look at that a little later on. But suffice it to say that it's an active community where scheduled events throughout the year keep life rich and create lasting family memories. Note this, as you approach the end of the parkway, the entrance to the I-15 freeway is just to our left. All right, my friends, let's turn around, because on the way back, we're gonna make some stops. The jewel of the community is the Southern Highlands Golf Club, a private 18-hole championship course designed by Robert Trent Jones and his son Robert Jr. It's situated in a highly affluent neighborhood here where many dignitaries live. And, fun fact, the course is built at one of the highest elevations in the valley. To our right is a plaza called Molly Malone Square, where you will find the local outlet of PT Pub's Sean Patrick's Bar and Grill. This place has gaming, cocktails, and dining as well. Opposite the pub are additional businesses. An animal hospital open 7 days a week, believe it or not. Insurance, storage units, and one of the 2 quick care facilities in the development. Near the intersection with Valley View Boulevard is another collection of stores and restaurants called Fire Station Plaza. In here are diverse businesses from a dentist to martial arts to a French bakery. Hey, I'm here. Might as well get some gas. I'm kind of ashamed to say we have never patronized any of these places in this little row. We need to rectify that very soon. On this side is one of 2 Starbucks in the Highlands, plus a pizza joint. We mentioned schools earlier. The Southern Highlands Preparatory School opened in 2003, a private elementary and middle school for students through 8th grade, offering a challenging curriculum. And just a few months ago, up near those mirage palm trees we showed you on Wednesday, they've just opened a preschool and daycare. It promises to build a foundation for lifelong learning for all your little ones. Back in 2003, construction began on what would become the retail heart of the area, Southern Highlands Marketplace. It occupies 21 acres and costs $30 million to build. We'll start exploring the south arm of the plaza, where several popular dining establishments can be found. Spaghetti Western is an excellent Italian restaurant. And at Rise and Shine, you're going to get your breakfast delivered by servers in their pajamas. We actually had breakfast here on camera a few years ago, and we weren't kidding about the PJs or how good the food is. At this end is a sushi restaurant, a fancy steakhouse, and even a Jackpot Joni's for your gaming needs. On the east side of the marketplace is where the long row of storefronts begin. And over here, looks like most are concentrated on wellness and care. All right, let's do a quick little walk through here. We got Ace Hardware over on this side, all your garden supplies and whatsoever.
UPS store, which I use quite a bit actually for mailings.
One of the busiest Smiths anywhere in this city is right here.
This is Kroger, for those of you that may be from back east. This is part of the massive Kroger chain. And yeah, one of the busiest. This is where I shop.
And this place over here, it's called Mama Bird. We ate in there. Oh my gosh, is that food great.
They were not kidding. It's in a frying pan.
Like that. We got our own Leslie pool. This is a place to get your pet supplies
grooming,
over here.
Yeah.
We got another urgent care right here in this parking lot. And then right over here to the right is a Mexican restaurant.
Yes, which is highly, highly rated.
And I think we're going to come back here and have dinner. So we'll tell you a little bit more about that later on, right?
And behind us is a very popular Starbucks and a Walgreens drugstore.
All right, done with the shopping plazas. Let's move on to the neighborhood parks. This map shows how the parks are distributed among the various neighborhoods. When you look at the list, there are even parks dedicated to your dog. Yep, you heard me right. Dog parks, all fenced in, just like this one. The most spectacular is up this hill. It's called Olympia Sports Park. Wait till you see the views from up here. This park opened in August of 2018, certainly one of the largest and best used in the community. There are basketball courts, shaded pavilions available to reserve for free, kids' play structures, and splash pads for summer days. There's soccer fields up against the mountainside, and even more soccer fields with city views. The coolest thing about this park, though, is the hillsides with the hiking paths to the top. A couple years ago, when our granddaughter was visiting, that little adventurer went climbing those trails and had a ball doing it. When you reach the level of the gazebo, you have a beautiful panoramic view of the Las Vegas Valley spread out before you. And I'll tell you what, it's even more gorgeous as the sun sets. In the Villages area of Southern Highlands is the Harry B. Johnson Rose Park, so named for the vibrant display of roses that bloom every spring in this lovely public park. All year round, though, there is a children's play structure with lots of fun activities, and all under shady cover to keep out the sun. In yet another neighborhood is the Inzalaco Family Park with its expansive green space, and another shaded play structure in bright shades of yellow. The Goet Family Park is on the main road, Southern Highlands Parkway. This is where many of those community events are held in this wide grassy area. To the left are more paved basketball courts, and beyond those, the Jane Family Splash Park. We've got one more stop before we wrap it up and go grab some dinner. This road leads us to the Southern Highlands Corporate Center, which is really a beautiful building with a lovely lake out front. It's nearly sunset on a February evening, and the reflections in the water are really beautiful. What do you think? Water in the desert, always mesmerizing to us desert dwellers. Hey, every Sunday, I think it's 9 to 2, something like that, they do a farm market here, believe it or not. And there's all this area where you have parking. All this is just absolutely jam-packed with people selling food, arts and crafts, anything you can possibly imagine. And this place is mobbed. And then by 2:30, boom, they're gone.
Yeah, we're actually filming this on Sunday.
Yeah.
Not even a ghost of a remain.
Yeah. All right, my friends, the sun is setting, we're losing our light, and we're getting hungry. So, let's go try something new. Hola Cantina right in our own backyard.
All right, this is fun. My shot of tequila is inside an inside-out lime. Oh my gosh, how fun. This is why you try new restaurants, so you can have great experiences like this. I need a drink now. Oh, cold and tart. Wonderful, delicious.
Music's a little bit loud in here. I hope you can hear me. But we have salsas here. We got 3 of them. We got a mild, we got a medium, and this one, they say, will take you to the devil because it's that hot. So you know which one I'm going to try? The mild. Why not? That's delicious. You know what else? I have never had tortillas chips like this ever in my life. They have got some kind of a seasoning on them. They're absolutely delicious. I've never had anything like it. Let me try the medium. Medium. That's the winner. That's the winner. You know what? This is more like a shrimp. What do they call those things in shrimp chip? Yeah, it's more like a shrimp chip. but it's delicious, and whatever they put on it, I'll tell you what, it's amazing. We're going to order our food now. Hola Cantina is a modern Mexican restaurant here in Southern Highlands, offering a menu filled with classic home cooking recipes handed down through the generations. This place celebrates the colors and flavors of Mexico in its decor. At the welcoming bar, and in the family secrets and traditional techniques at work in the kitchen. Now, this little light show was right next to our booth. Here it comes. Here. Uh-oh. Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Anything else you guys need from the...
Oh, no, this is fabulous. Can you see me, Paula? Wow. I can't believe this. Let me tell you something. This is my third fajitas. I did one in last week's video. Last night we went to Chili's, I had fajitas, and now here we are at this place having fajitas. These look like the best I've ever seen in my life. Is that beautiful? What a beautiful platter. I'm gonna make one, eat it, and tell you what we think. Well, I made my first one. I put some chicken on it. I have the peppers, I have onions, I put some cheese, I put some pico de gallo on it. I don't care for the guacamole, but it smells fantastic. Let me give it a shot. Oh. Okay. I've had fajitas now 3 times. This is one of the best. I don't know what they season the chicken with, but it's amazing. But when it came out, it actually had a butter on top of the chicken, melting all over the chicken, and it's just absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. All right, go away. I'm gonna eat.
My friends, I'm a quesadilla kind of a gal, and this is a chicken quesadilla. Wow, look how beautiful. Plus, look at my side dishes. Rice, this is some kind of a noodle dish that they talked about. We'll tell you a little bit more in the description. And some black beans. What a wonderful meal. I'm taking a bite. Wonderfully seasoned, shredded chicken, cheese. Wow, that's so, so good. But wait, I love guacamole. Look how beautiful this looks. Dale may not want it, but I do. I can't wait to glom onto this. I love real homemade guacamole. Ooh. Got some oniony flavor. That's awesome. Dale, you lose.
Holy guacamole. This was amazing. Hola Cantina right here in Southern Highlands. This was one of the best meals I've had in this little area that we live to right where. We've talked about coming here many times, but we never did. Paula has been here one time before me, but we will definitely be back here. The food was amazing. You can't leave hungry in this place. Absolutely not. And Paula absolutely loved. What did you get, Paula? Quesadilla. She loved her quesadillas. So all I can say is I give this place 2 big thumbs up and highly recommend it if you're ever in our part of town. And if you are, let us know. I'll let you buy me dinner.
We thought we were done. Dale thought he was done. He already did his recap, but guess what? They have churros. And this is in no way a copycat from what we did at Diablo's, because in truth, we went to Diablo's a few months ago, and now it is today, and I need churros. This looks like caramel. What do you think? Oh, these are so hot I can't even hold them. Wow. Look at that. It's caramel. Those are to die for. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's great.
You guys done with all of this?
We are. You can take it. We have the greatest server. He's wonderful. Do I have powdered sugar all over my face? I don't even care. Hola Cantina. If you want to move off the strip and do something authentic, come on over. So friends, thank you so much for taking a Sunday drive with us through the old neighborhood.
Yeah, that was kind of fun, wasn't it? A little bit different. Actually, a few of you have mentioned a couple years ago we did a couple drive-thrus through all of Las Vegas and said, why don't you do another one? So you know what? We figured what better place to do it than where we actually live.
Plus, somebody last week said last time they were here, there was nothing south of the sign. And of course, hundreds of thousands of people live south of the sign now.
Honestly, I'll tell you what, 1 year ago, a lot of these houses that are around here weren't here a year ago.
Oh, the construction. I think we've told you before, it just never ends in this southwest corner of the valley.
Yeah, the traffic has gotten a little bit busier than it was when we first moved in here.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
So what'd you think of Hola Cantina? Oh my gosh, we are so excited that you finally got to see it.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that was some of the best fajitas I ever had. And that smoke that came up, oh my gosh, I cleared my pores. It was unbelievable.
It was fogged his glasses.
It was like getting a facial.
Delicious food though,
Yeah.
and great service.
All right, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else you want to tell these nice people, Miss Paula?
I got one little thing. My Outlander fans out there, season 8, the final season begins on Friday. Are you with me? So excited.
And I just got to say, we are having the most beautiful day ever right here in Las Vegas, are we not?
We are. The day we are filming this, we're breaking records for warmth. It's gorgeous.
All right, I'm going to change the subject right now, except I'm not. We talking about local places. Well, I went to my local pub on Monday. I was playing. I was doing pretty good. I was up $600. I had a bottle of water just like this. I accidentally dumped it onto the
Tipped it, not a dump,
yeah,
but a
wasn't-
splash.
And I dumped it right on the screen. Well, if you know anything about it, I do this all the time. It takes a little while for them to come back. This one didn't come back. I was ahead $600. I told Paul, I said, this machine is gonna hit. It's gonna hit. So we waited and waited and waited. Nobody came to fix the machine.
The tech had to come out and
Yeah.
fix it. The bartender couldn't do it.
So I had the bartender cash me out. But I'll tell you what, I agonized over that for the last 3
Ladies and
days.
gentlemen, I can't even tell you how much.
So I had to go back, and I did go back.
3 days later.
Yeah, I did go back 3 days later, and this is what happened.